NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Players.
Oh, I liked that.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
And this will be fine, just a little left of the flag.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yep.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. And now over to the 5th. Early in the round, still holding steady, even par on the day.
Yeah, it's got that feel it could go either way here. Next few holes will probably tell us which way. Second shot.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. This from about 10 feet.
Which it's been a very good workmanlike performance. Yet another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard. Frank, this isn't a hole that sort of jumps out at you the way, say, 17 does.
Yeah, a lot of times people will just sort of gloss over it, but anytime you get a par 4 into 400 yards, it's a great opportunity. But once again, a positional hole. Take advantage of it.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole from that spot.
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Not a gimme, but well within his range. My goodness, what does a guy have to do to make a putt out here? He has to make this for a double bogey. Just a shade over par, +1. 7th hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
1 over for the day. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo. So long for now. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Players. No troubles there, right in the fairway here at the fourth. Frank here at the fourth, not a long shot, but it can be tricky.
If you get a little ambitious when that flag's on the left side, you can spin it all the way back into the lake.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. You cannot hide the flag stick from that man inside of 5 feet. Frank, where is that been?
Yeah, thank God for small mercies.
Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass, long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, if you're long or short hitter, the long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Shorter hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 320 run out.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
In for par. Frank, you don't want to get too cute with that second shot here at the 6th.
I remember many a time, Rich, when they put the flag right of center. You try and hit a little bit too close, those palm trees all of a sudden come into play. Hits one of those, that ball can go anywhere.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, now the second shot here at hole number 6.
Yeah, not overly long, but be very aware of these palm trees that are short. Many a shot's caught those trees coming into this green.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? Well, par 4s are not all the same, Rich, but after that tee shot, I guess you can say this one's going to be easy.
That was a beauty right there. That will be a great look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That's a nice roll, and with that birdie, now 2 under par for the tournament. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
So the short miss, and those are painful. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Well, hello there. That's an eagle.
Might be languishing in the middle of the pack, but please celebrate that.
2 rounds in the books, Frank, and a good spot from which to make a move.
Yeah, well positioned. Really, if you're leading, it's a different pressure. Being in the chaser pack there, playing well, what a great position to go into with 2 rounds to go.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's third-round coverage of the Players.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards, just crushed it in the fairway. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Settles in over the putt.
A few more birdies like that, Rich, you never know, just might sneak placed on the podium.
In the top 10 right now. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Now the third shot at the par 5. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Frank, all of a sudden, another player to factor in on this leaderboard.
Yeah, and things are starting to tighten up right now. Going to see where the next move comes from.
Frank just 137 yards on the card, but now the tricky winds come into play, making this a tough proposition.
It's a weird place on the golf course because you feel the breeze when you're coming down 16 and you look across, and if you feel like it's a cross breeze, you imagine that breeze should be the same, but it is like a bowl effect because of the fans behind him to the left side of 17. It almost creates that sort of turbulent air, and you never really know if you've got it right.
Now one of the more difficult holes in golf, the 18th here at Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. In 2013, this hole averaged .39 strokes above par. What makes it so challenging, Frank?
Just that big body of water to the left of 18 here that's also shared to the right of 9. Not a single fairway bunker on this 18th hole. So really, lack of definition. It's so hard to find a target here.
This is a good-looking shot.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
That birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Players. Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot. You'd like that one again.
Jeez, that one just blew past the hole. It's actually on the fringe right now. Locked in on the read and the speed. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
No one likes these. Putt for double bogey. No doubt would love to have this one back. That's a double bogey, 2 drop shots. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Well, in the sand, but it has been raked nicely, looking for something positive. I'll tell you what, Phil the Thrill, Phil Mickelson could not have done it any better. What a bunker shot. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. He's made it. Good contact, good result. Excellent, perfect position.
Ball's just sitting up too. You could hit anything from there.
Should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. Big swing right there, and a great result, and now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Good putt. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Oh, filling it up today. Beautiful putt. He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here in the final hole.
Repetitive is often sounds boring. This is just shot after shot, and it's anything other than that. Spectacular.
Well, you could see he's just disgusted with that effort. This for par. And he makes it for par. Frank, it was a great setting with great crowds. We saw plenty of very good golf. Your thoughts?
I think the course really extracted some of the golf that we saw. It forced these players to play just some great golf, and it wasn't just like a pitch and a putt golf course. So I think seeing the